Hi everyone, Alannah here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a fun summer look inspired by the bassist Geddy Lee from Rush, featured on this month's issue of Rolling Stone. It's a huge deal for a Rush fan like me, so I just had to do a look inspired by it. So let's get started, shall we? Okay, so you're going to start off with a moisturizer and apply it all over your face. I'm so quirky and relatable. And just make sure your skin is nice and moist and ready for your beauty blender, which I wet mine before use, and I'm using a Lorac Natural Performance Foundation in the shade White as Shit. You're going to take 3 pumps for a medium to full coverage. Just right on the back of your hand is fine. So take your beauty blender and just soak up some of the product and apply it all over your face to reduce any redness or blemishes or anything like that. Then you're going to take a concealer. I'm using Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics in the lightest shade possible, and I'm applying a very small amount to the back of my hand. You don't need a lot. We're not even covering the bags under our eyes because we're trying to look like a 61-year-old man. And so just apply it all over your blemishes. I'm also using the concealer to cancel out any redness and blending it out with my cosmetic sponge. Alright, and don't forget to blend it into your neck. That's very important. Take a translucent powder. I'm using the IT Cosmetics translucent powder. It makes the skin nice and velvety smooth. Take about yay amount into the lid, swirl it, and tap off the excess. Extra. Tap off the extra. And there you go. Set your concealer. Beautiful, wonderful. An eyeshadow primer, Urban Decay Primer Potion always does the trick for me. I'm applying equal amounts onto each ring finger like a weirdo and just applying it onto the lid and crease area. Using Naked 2, the Basics palette, I am going to take the second to lightest shade. I forgot what it's called. Stank, Skunk, Skank, I don't know. This is just a really good base neutral for me. You don't have to use Urban Decay, you can use any other brand obviously. Take a Dome shadow brush in the third lightest shade and apply it generously in your crease to give you that 60-year-old really sunken in eye look. Like, ooh, you should probably retire, but your music's so good now. And wipe off any fallout. Urban Decay is notorious for fallout. Take the finer end of a shadow brush, this is a Tarte one, I don't know, and a dark shade from the Basics palette or any other palette, and apply it into your crease, once again really defining that really old guy look. It just blends really nice. That's why I like this palette a lot, and it's all matte. And then it looks like I'm applying the third lightest shade underneath my eye, kind of by the waterline, lower lash line, that's what that's called. And just blending it in to really bring that eye look together. Using the Smashbox Always Sharp liner in Raven, I'm taking it and applying it in my waterline. He has very small eyes, and I really want to emphasize that look. Since I have rather larger eyes, I'm also taking on the dubious task of lining my upper waterline, which was really difficult, and it made me cry a little bit. That's okay, we move on, we hold on. And taking an Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel in the color, I don't know, brunette I think. I'm applying it into my eyebrows. I really want to go for a natural brow look. I'm not looking for anything too drastic, not too fleek, because he sports the natural look on the daily. And if you notice you get a little bit on your forehead, that's fine. Just wipe it off with your ring finger. We hold on, we move on. Take a mascara, you know what a mascara looks like, and apply one coat over your top lashes. I'm also going to do bottom lashes just because I really want to tie the look together. Complete the eye, if you know what I mean. And I'm just using a spoolie brush to even out the brows and spread that product throughout my eyebrow evenly. Using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in brunette, I am starting on the soul patch. Now this is essential to this look. You can't do Geddy Lee present day without a soul patch. I am just using the technique of just gentle, soft motions, and I'm applying it in the shape of an upside down Christmas tree, or an evergreen tree if you don't celebrate Christmas. I'm just gonna fill it in, make sure it's nice and dense, like a Christmas tree. Again, if you don't celebrate Christmas, shalom, I'm sorry. and you're just going to make it nice and even. I'm also taking that same eyebrow gel and just really adding a dense look to it. Dimension, that's the word I was looking for. You're going to add dimension to the soul patch. Taking the Brow Wiz, there it is, you're going to make a face and just highlight or define all of the natural wrinkles in your face. Now, they're not going to be identical to Geddy Lee's, of course. He is a unique Canadian unicorn. You are just going to use your own roadmap on your face. Feel free to almost like blot it out with your ring finger. It's just going to soften the look and make it look more natural. Take your hair down. I'm using 2-day hair. I washed it 2 days ago, so it's going to be nice and stylable. Brush it so you have no part. If your part falls naturally, like mine does, that's okay. It's not going to cause any deaths. You'll be okay. And take Redken Fashion Work 12 hairspray and just apply it generously all over the hair to really separate it and make it look stringy. And using a beach wave spray, you're going to add some texture so you can get that really nice wave that he has. You're just going to take your fingers and comb it through and make it look beautiful and like you've been rocking and rolling for over 40 years. Okay, so it looks like I'm just applying some more hairspray to really set in the look, and using Batiste dry shampoo in the cherry scent, I'm just going to apply it where my roots are and just giving me that nice gray look. And that's pretty much it. You're done if you want to be. Now, I recommend spicing it up with some glasses, of course, and layers. Layers are essential to this look. Now, I'm using a dark wash jean, skinny preferable with a cuff at the bottom, and a high top in black. But you know what? You can use any shoe. It's your own free will. This look can literally be worn in 2,112 different ways. It's good for a working man or gal who is in a rush. There you have it, the Geddy Lee makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this look as much as I enjoyed putting it together. It tastes how Hollister smells.